Welcome to the den, everybody. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I hope I ain't had y'all held up too long, honey. How y'all doing today? Good to see all of y'all. Let me sit down somewhere. Girl, it's good to see all y'all down here in the den today with me. How y'all doing? I hope y'all midweek is okay. I hope y'all had a pretty blessed oh goodness. How y'all doing, child? I hope y'all had a pretty blessed start to your week and everything. How y'all doing? Mm-hmm. Y'all, I am tired. I ain't lying. When you sit at home for 6, 7 months, bitch, sometimes your body just don't be ready to get back in action. Before we begin today's Foo La La, I want to send a heartfelt condolences and prayers up to Bashful B, who lost his father the other day. I have reached out to Bashful in the back, back door, and y'all just keep lifting him up in prayer. If you don't mind, we're gonna take a moment to drop some prayer hands into the chat. Everybody, please drop some prayer hands in the chat, and keep him uplifted in your prayers. You can prepare yourself as best you think you can for the loss of a loved one. But I know firsthand that losing a parent, that's a hurt unlike any other type of piece of hurt that you'll have in your life. That is a hurt, baby. My mother left me and transitioned to be with the Lord in 1987. And today, in 2020, some days hurt. Now, in time, I have come to think of my mama and smile more than I cry. And I pray that for him. But it's going to take time. It's going to take time. You'll never forget it. But what you will do is learn to accept it and live with it. And in time, you will learn to smile more than you will cry when you think about your father. My hearts go out to you and your family for the loss of your father at this time. Amen. Oh, keep the prayer hands going. I lost my sister 3 weeks ago, and the pain is unreal. Please continue the prayer hands for just a moment for Miss Tony, who also has suffered a loss of a loved one in recent times. May you people be comforted. May you feel some comfort in your heart. hmm Now, now that we done got that out the way, bitch. You know, let me just say this right here. As a content creator, I appreciate you who send me things sometimes, letting me know, keeping me abreast when someone is possibly going a little bit too far with me. But I'm gonna tell you something about a person that care about you. A person that care about you gonna send you shit when it's necessary to send you shit. A person that likes to keep up a lot of bullshit, mischief, and mayhem is gonna be that bitch that's gonna send you every little thing. I appreciate my love things that do send me things I need to know. Because it used to be a time when I was in my growth process, when I first got my spurt, people would send me all kinds of things, links to videos or people just trashing me down, screenshots of comments and shit like that. People would send me that shit. And I got on here one day and I said to my people, I said, people, the ones that really love me, if it's out there something in these YouTube streets that can hurt me, send it to me. But if this is some shit that just some motherfucker want to add in on the beat down of Lady Nika, don't send that shit to me. Now, most of my love things that send me the tea respected that. But do you know I had some bitches that was very disrespectful to me and wanted me hyped at all times, wanted my blood pressure hyped at all times. Didn't know what I was going through in my real life, but wanted to keep me hyping, making videos about people all the motherfucking times. You know what I did with them hoes? I blocked them. I said all that to say, if anybody really care about you on your team or call themselves on your team, they're not gonna send you shit all the time to try to keep you upset or feeling like ain't nobody, people being fake and phony with you. I had that very same thing happen to me recently. A screenshot of something I said in a chat to the chat holder was screenshotted and sent to her in an effort to try to make her feel some kind of way with me. And I'm gonna say this to Miss Troll: walk light. Walk light, mama. This ain't the fight you want. Okay? Walk light. My driver's license say grown as fuck. And they say that because it ain't a motherfucking thing that I'm fucking scared to tell anybody on these YouTube streets. Okay? If I said in that person's chat, knowing damn well that when the video populate again, she would be able to read that shit. You got me fucked up, ma'am, sir, it. This ain't what you want. So walk light. Cause it ain't shit I say behind, in the front that I ain't already see it in the back or is scared to see it in the back. Don't try me with that bullshit. Cause I'm not no scary bitch. See, when you live in your truth, you ain't afraid to tell a bitch how you feel, no matter who it is. And I say bitch because I call everybody a bitch because, see, that's another thing. I was raised right, okay? I know that there's certain people that I just can't say certain things to. I get down here because a part of my persona is I say what the fuck I want, right? But I know that in saying what the fuck I want, I was raised right. I'm gonna say some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go so far to disrespect anybody I respect. And that's all I'm saying about that. And to the troll, walk light. I'm not the motherfucking bitch you wanna play with. I'm not the motherfucking bitch you wanna get riled up on these motherfucking streets. You see my numbers, bitch, they're steady rising. You wanna play? You wanna play like that, right? Right now you're in a comfortable place being the troll that you are. I would suggest you continue to do so because if you get out of line, the little success you have will go down the drain real fast fucking with me. Before I hurt a person, I'll fucking tell you the truth. If I don't like a bitch, I ain't gonna be around nobody I don't like. So I don't know what that was all about, but no, don't do that. Like for real. Like for real. Don't do that shit right there because that shit'll make me go ticky boom real fast. Because it's never my intent to hurt nobody's feelings. I am 100% a Bliss Watkins supporter. And if I tell her something in that chat, just because you might not understand it, don't mean that she ain't gonna understand it. And more importantly, we can call each other and do daily. If you don't see it for me, then don't say nothing to me. But don't try to backdoor around and kick me in my goddamn back and think I'm just gonna sit here like a pussy punk ass bitch and let you do it. Now ain't no beef, ain't no disrespect. It's just me being who I am. I say what the fuck I say and I stand in it. Okay? I'm not the last person. I'm a whole different type of monster. Don't do me, and I won't end you. Now, Let me tell y'all what the fuck I was going through yesterday. Y'all know yesterday was the day to go on out there to the polls and cast your ballots, right? We ain't gonna get into no damn situation about that because they still counting things right now. And let me look at CNN. CNN is saying 237 to 213 in favor of us. Okay, so let me tell you what happened yesterday. I told you I was gonna get up early in the morning. I was gonna get up early in the morning. I was going down there because I had to do my due diligence. I talked about it all last week to y'all. I was gonna, do my part. Those who don't, fine, but I do. This chat is about people that do. Okay, and the folks that don't, that's in the chat, keep that to yourself right now, because of my nerves on the edge. My nerves on the edge, baby. I don't like to be held in limbo or whatnot. But so I go down here, right? Now, when you go to the poll, you got bitches that's finna not vote the way you finna vote. And my thing has always been you just don't even be sitting up unless you know the person, don't even get to fucking talking to people out there. Because the person that you might find commonality in just a conversation between two people can turn into a motherfucking fight. Just like it almost did yesterday, which led to me cussing a motherfucking bitch out. Okay? We sitting down here, it's a line. 6:15 a.m. to be precise. Okay? We sitting down here to the motherfucking place in a line. I'm already feeling some kind of way. Cause bitch, I'm cold. Okay? It done turned fall, winter, round here in Louisiana. Bitch, the mornings ain't nothing to play with. Now by mid-noon, we can put on some motherfucking, we take the jackets and shit off. But in the early morning hours, girl, it's cold. But I don't give a fuck because people fought for me to have the right to do this right here. Get up in there and press them buttons, baby, just like that. You know what I mean? So a conversation had to be had. Why motherfuckers want to talk at 6 a.m. anyway? When I get up do y'all want to talk at 6 a.m.? At 6 a.m., most of us are just getting up. We trying to get our bodies and minds together to have to deal with whatever life is going to give you that day. You ain't trying to stand up in no cold ass line talking to motherfuckers and shit like that. Don't nobody got time for that. The buckets we talk, we need to be getting us a cup of coffee and standing up here shaking and shivering, praying that they hurry up over the goddamn door so more people can go, right? I didn't either for months, Brianna. Me neither. But girl, I know what it look like now, and it ain't pretty. So keep not knowing. It ain't pretty. It's terrible now. 6 a.m. Oh, it don't look the same, bitch. Oh, it don't look the same. But anyway, I'm standing up there. I'm shaking. I'm irritated with myself that I did not bring my WGQ thermal full of me some coffee, and I didn't stop by McDonald's or Starbucks because I go back to them now, y'all. Like I couldn't keep being mad. I got over it real fast. First time I wanted a mocha latte with an extra shot of extra shot of chocolate and some extra whipped cream. I got over being mad at the motherfucking people down to the Starbucks, and I made up with them. We got back together. They said they wasn't gonna do nothing to try to hurt my racial feelings anymore, and I said okay then, and I went ahead on start going back there. So I'm in the line colder than a motherfucker, right? I'm mad because I ain't got me no coffee, and bitch, I didn't bring the right jacket. So a little cool air that's blowing through here in this good morning. It's going straight through a bitch like me. So I'm cold. Here these motherfuckers go want to have a conversation. Not just a regular conversation. It started off good morning. It's nippy out here, ain't it? Now you hear by the way I'm saying this, you can figure out who talking to who. I'm finna give you the conversation. Pretty cool out here, right? This morning? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's kind of cold. How long you been living up here in Louisiana? Well, sir, I was I've been here for a little while now. I think I've been here about 40 years. Oh, really? Okay. Yes, sir. I raised my children here, and it's just been my home ever since. But we come from Alabama. Oh, okay, okay. Good, good, good. Ooh, child, I'll be glad when they go ahead on and finally open up this window a little bit. Open up this door so we can get in and try to warm up a little bit. I hope the line get to moving. I hope ain't nothing wrong with the ballot boxes or anything like that. It seems like it ought to move a little faster since we're the first ones here. Yes, sir. It is kind of cold out here. It's kind of cold out here. I hope that people do the right thing today. Yes, sir. I do hope they do the same right thing too. I mean, let's just be honest. Nobody else has been able to do anything to get this country back on track. And if it wasn't for this coronavirus, we would be just fine. But I feel like given 4 more years, he can make he's going to turn everything around. He has some really good ideas. Sir, I don't really agree with that because, see, my nephew was gunned down back here in March by a police officer. They shot him because he had his cell phone in his hand. And you know what? They got off on that. So, no, I don't think that he been doing anything to help me or mine. Well, ma'am, now I'm sorry to hear I'm sorry to hear about what happened to your son, ma'am. I'm really sorry, but sometimes that bad things do happen, and I feel like under the current administration, that things like that will listen. Me in my head, bitch, you devaluing her loss, okay? They continued this motherfucking banter between them. And I'm steady looking at this lady of a particular age, mind you, starting to weaken under this motherfucker's white privilege. Oh, I told y'all this shit was in the change. I told you gonna be a little shift in the atmosphere today. Follow the story, if you will. Y'all said y'all want a story time? Here go one. I'm watching this older woman not old enough to be my grandma, but maybe my great grandmama. Actually, her conversation is weakening against this man. He is steady trying to make it seem like that loss of her son is not so great. And in my head, I'm going fucking crazy. Cause bitch, I'm cold. I'm ready to do my part. And this motherfucker got me where I'm ready to cuss his goddamn racist ass out. So y'all know y'all auntie, right? I can't smoke me no tree. I'm right here in the middle of these goddamn people. You know what I'm saying? It's too early in the morning for me to get a glass of wine. So what happens? Sir, could you focus on the motherfucking line and leave this lady alone? Can you leave this goddamn lady alone? Well, ma'am, ma'am, my motherfucking ass. This woman just told you she lost her motherfucking child in March to some motherfucking quick draw McGraw ass motherfucking police officer, and you sitting up here trying to devalue her pain with your motherfucking rhetoric about a man who only give a fuck about people that look like him, like you. And bitch, you, to be honest, you ain't even the ones he trying to save around here. Cause you go under the definition of motherfucking trailer park trash, bitch. I snapped the fuck off for 25 minutes and 13 seconds. You killed a man in less time than that, and the world saw it. This woman is telling you she lost her child. Mind you, in the middle of this woman also mentions she ain't got no other real biological children. She's got two stepdaughters. So her only child in this world lost his life to an overzealous, racist ass cop. And you sitting up here trying to make this woman feel as if she somehow is wrong to want to vote for change. You motherfucker, you. Not in my motherfucking presence. I went the fuck off so much in them 25 motherfucking minutes that the motherfucking cop inside the building came and they actually allowed me to go and vote ahead of people because they knew that I was finna get crunk in this bitch, and I had made up in my mind that I was gonna fucking stand there. I was gonna stand there shaking and shivering in that cold ass wind, and I was gonna make sure that lady made it to that poll, and they made sure ma'am got to that ballot box, because not only did I get allowed to go in because I was cutting up Miss Ma'am was able to go in and do the same damn thing. I watched her go in that box and come out, and then they let me go on in there and do my thing. So when motherfuckers try to tell me that yesterday don't count, kiss my ass. He was trying to break her down, even in the last minutes before she was to go inside that little booth. I don't give y'all story times too often because I ain't knocking nobody else's game. But bitch, mine be from real life experiences. I cursed his motherfucking ass out. Why? Giving him some facts of his motherfucking life and facts of the world. You don't tell her she can't hurt. You don't tell her her decision to go ahead and vote for some form of change is wrong. Now that made me cry. I don't get on here doing all that. That shit made me cry. I value, even the ones I don't like, I value my people. And I totally cussed his motherfucking ass out. I cussed his ass out for Breonna Taylor. I cussed his ass out for George Floyd. I cussed his ass out even for Botham Jean, Botham John. I cussed him out for every one of us who lost our lives. And it didn't matter because of the color of their skin. And don't give a fuck what they try to fucking tell you. That's just reason why their deaths was just overlooked like that. They didn't give a fuck. Do that shit to a white man, and oh baby, they go the walls of Gibraltar gonna come running the fuck down. So yes, I let his motherfucking ass have it the long way. That's why I wasn't really present yesterday, and people were sending me, they be sending me where to go sometime and watch a good YouTube video. And to those of you who did send me links, and I was sending you back messages, I was not trying to be mean to you yesterday and telling you that I needed a break. Leave me alone right now. But yesterday I was on E yesterday. That bothered my whole spirit. yesterday. So that's why I was not in the mood to want to be chatty and all that shit like that. I tried to, as the day went on, try to pop up in different live streams and stuff and fellowship with y'all. But yesterday I was off because that's how my day started. The disrespect and all of that, I just could not fathom. Because I know I can be your old raunchy bitch sometime, but damn, I ain't never that goddamn disrespectful. That woman said she lost her child. And then I'm gonna loop this thing right about on around one more time, and then I'm gonna get up out of here because I don't stay here that long. I thought we was done with this situation in Baltimore, but it was brought to my knowledge that the daughter went live in an attempt to show us, I guess, her trying to have a conversation with her mama. I'm not going into it deep like some content creators have done so because I really don't give a fuck to do so. But I'm gonna give you the roundabout of what I got out of this, and it goes something like this. The first of all, the family is dysfunctional as fuck. And until these people go and get individual therapy as well as group therapy, there will be no resolve. You will continue to see them do this over and over and over again. On the flip side, this could be them playing in our motherfucking face, baby. We don't know what's going on because these YouTube streets have gotten deep and treacherous over the last year or so. So this could be some bullshit or this could be some real shit. I don't know. But I tell you this again, until they go and get extensive, see, they need extensive individual therapy and then they need to do it as a collective. And until they do that, we will continue to see this. Pain is pain. And one thing about pain, it's going to come out in various forms. It's either going to come out in a person being very reserved and to themselves, or they going to be the ticky ticky boom type, and various other things that you can tell a person who is in pain exhibits in their life. It's on you to decide. It's on them to figure out how they're exhibiting their pain. And that family, I see pain on both sides. Because I hear about talking about that grandmama, and that grandmama is something else. But I say this much about it. How did that grandma get like that? That's a generational curse of showing itself in front of all of us. And to some, that may be entertaining, but to me, it's not. So I'm going to leave that alone. I wish them the best. I'm not getting into them people's personal family business and doing nothing. Stacey Robertson says, what I don't understand, yes, we all need to vote wherever you live. But if you live down south, damn, you should make it a point to vote. I lived in NOLA for 15 years and I've seen some mess now. I love I love it, but it won't talk about them if I can't help. I won't talk about them at all. I don't know what she talking about. I really don't understand what you talking about because I just gave y'all three things in one, and I'm on the third thing right now. I said what I had to say yesterday to that man who was disrespecting that woman, in my opinion, and clearly I must have touched and agreed with somebody's spirit because there was a sheriff or two down there at the voting poll, and Lady Nika didn't go to jail yesterday. In fact, she got to come up front after the lady who was disrespected and go into that booth. Oh, Rita. Okay, girl, I didn't know what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? I really ain't know what the fuck. My bad, Stacy girl. I thought you was on one. I was on something else. My bad, baby. Thank you for the cash out. I appreciate that. But yeah, that's how I feel about that. I wish they all get help, because we shouldn't be privy to all of that stuff that goes on, but that ain't my business, you know. All I can do is pray for them and hope that better days are coming for them. I really do. That's some real shit there. But yeah, yesterday I was goddamn sure gonna get that man together. Because how do you tell a woman who's standing here in the cold telling you that she's going in there to vote for what she considers to be change because she lost her child and nothing was done about it? How do you devalue her feelings in that? How do you make her somehow believe that the officer who took her child's life is somehow um, it was okay for him to do so? You're basically agreeing to what happened to her child. And that's where I drew the motherfucking line in. Because you ain't going to sit your ass up in my damn face and tell me that I'm me losing one. Baby, let me lose one of them damn eggs. Baby, this whole channel going to change. I'm going to be just like Essie Berry, but I'm going to have all my motherfucking senses about my goddamn self. This shit ain't going to control me, but I'm going to become a. You think I be down here going ham sometime? Shit. Okay? This whole fucking channel will change. Okay? Now, you don't do that to nobody. You don't take away from nobody like that and think that that shit is okay. That's the epitome of white privilege, and you best a motherfucking know it, face, y'all girl. Pissed me off with that shit talking to that woman like that yesterday. I must have cussed him out. Baby, y'all know I'm mouth impaired. I went to cussing that motherfucker out so goddamn hard. Child, I started cussing that motherfucker out, and it sounded like I went to speak in another language. I don't know what the fuck. I think I cussed his ass out in Hebrew, because, girl. I was cussing his ass out in some language. Trump 2020. Okay, well, let me go on and help you out of here since I don't think I got nobody in here. Uh-huh. Okay, we'll see you down in that lobby area, Trump 2020. 4 more years? Okay, let's see what we're going to do about you. You done been hid, baby. You hid, okay. Mm-hmm. 4 more years. See how they come up in here all disrespectful and thing, trying to sway your guy. That's the same kind of intrusion that lady was feeling yesterday. That shit pissed me off. Now, normally I try to mind, my own goddamn business, but he was working with me. He was working me, baby. He was working with me, against me, and everything else. I was so motherfucking mad. Ooh, I didn't think Biden was gonna pull it off. Well, shit. Yeah, man, they tried me as soon as you left, baby. They tried me, but I was right here. I was right here on their ass. It wasn't gonna get to me. Mm-mm. Or as your leader say, post. Baby, you saw that tweet that he did. Girl, that shit took me out. I said, I know this bitch here don't need 4 more years. His crazy ass. And you got them out here that'll be sitting up there trying to convince you. Yesterday, it was like they were, because my friend girl told me that, it was a dude that broke out with a similar conversation. That kind of made me feel like that was orchestrated, Nikki. I really did. I felt like this shit was orchestrated. They were deliberately. We already know Louisiana is a red state, okay? I'm from New Orleans, bitch. We don't claim that hoe. Okay. We don't even claim Louisiana, to be honest with you, but okay. But yeah, gonna sit there, hey, peace, love, but what's going on, honey? But to sit their ass up there and try to convince this woman that she ain't supposed to, feel the way she feel, because these people done took her son life and shit. That shit was a bit much for me yesterday. I had to let him have it, baby. I think I cussed him out in Hebrew, Latin, Spanish, French, Indonesian. Bitch, I was going through the language barriers. I'm telling you, I'm mouth impaired, but I was letting his ass have it. I tell you one thing, them words was kicking his motherfucking ass because he was already a little touch of pink when I was fucking talking, standing out there listening to the shit. By the time I got through cussing that motherfucker out, he was motherfucking tomato red, and I said, "Look at this demon. You tried it, boo. You thought I was gonna let you live. I tried to mind my damn business, y'all. I tried, but shit, child, I got mad. I said, hell no, let me cuss this bitch out real good. Going on and let his ass have it about 27. I said I was gonna let him have 27 to 27 to 30 minutes, but girl, I ended up letting him have it for 25:13. You hear what I'm saying? Child, I wrote that down because I looked at my damn phone on my damn in my hand, and I seen that was the time that how long I had been going in his ass. I don't know what decision she made when she went inside that little booth, but I feel like by me letting him have it and pointing out the fallacies in his argument, it was able to help her when she did go in there to make the decision that was best for her. And that was my goal in the first place. My goal was just simply to give her give her back her option, because I was listening to him chip down her options. And how you chip a bitch options down? You cannot, you know, the value how this shit is affecting my life. Her son is not, no man, no, her child. That shit was fucked up to me, so I just wasn't able to feel it, and I felt like him sitting up there trying to tell her otherwise was a goddamn shame. He made me mad in my spirit, honey. Y'all know when that spirit gets shook, I'm making a goddamn fool. How you doing, D-Dot? Let me read some comments, because I don't never do that hard no more. I'm singing the song "It's Okay Not to Be Okay" in my head right now. Auntie, it's okay to not be okay, and let them have it, because it was well deserved. Amen. And that, yeah, she said she had two stepdaughters, but that was her only biological child. That's what she told me now. He was trying to stop Pose. Oh yeah, I felt like there was some bullshit that went on. My heart went out to her too. Let me go up. It's a close race. Yes, it is. He's saying anything because they told him if he not elected, he's going straight to prison. Well, he need to take his ass to prison. I don't give a damn what happened to him. I just want him up out of there so he can stop being such a menace and a threat to the safety of millions and millions of American lives. Because with somebody like that at hand, child, we used to go other places and blowing up shit. 9/11 fucked us up, baby. We done put up some safeguards to make sure that don't happen again. But under an administration like this, child, anything is likely. You never know. And I'm not worried about me. I'm more worried about my grandkids. But I tell you what, they talk about some possible unrest regardless of how they may go. I ain't no punk. I ain't gonna look for no trouble, but bitch, I'm prepared for it if it come. I was a part of the reason why motherfucking Academy Sports Center ran out of bullets, bitch. Okay? So try me if you want to. And that's how that is. That's all. That's it. That's all right there. That's it in a nutshell, child. That's it in a nutshell. Hmm. We really here in Louisiana. But okay, cause we gotta really, church lady. We really down here. We have to be ready all the time. Anyway, this ain't nothing new to us. We ain't nothing new to us, child. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. Okay. So I'm wishing everybody to be safe. But y'all know I don't stick around here no long time. I come in, say what I gotta say, then I get the fuck out. Now, before I go, y'all been asking me some shit about doing some reviews. I'll either put it in the comment section or put it in the chat. I'll look at them both. But give me two. That's all I want right now is two. And the reason why I say just two, because y'all asses do not be watching. See, I put a lot of effort and time into my reviews. Y'all see how I do my reviews. My reviews is nothing but me giving you a mental picture of what the fuck happened that night, scene by scene. It takes a lot of work to do that. So if you ain't gonna just really just like watch it, then don't have me wasting time. Cause see, I could be talking about some other shit. And I do have two stories to talk about this week. um, more on my social activism side of me, that social injustice side of me. I have two stories coming this week that I'm going to do uploads to. I hope y'all show that the same amount of support that y'all are showing this shit right here, in my lives. I will continue to do lives, but I'm just not no big person on lives. But I'm gonna keep doing them though because it's good for the channel. But I just don't like it, and eventually I'll get to dropping my link again so people can come up here. I fell off of that dropping of the link because I wasn't feeling the uh, porn bombs, and then sometimes panels can get out away from you. You know what I mean? Sometimes them damn panels, if you don't work them things just right, them hoes get away from you, and then it be a big explosion and people be mad at each other and making videos, and I just don't want to be a part of nothing like that. But I will be dropping the link again when we're having positive talks so that people can come up and talk to me and whatnot in real time if they want to or whatnot. I'll be doing that. Now put two shows down that you would like to have happen. See me review and I will do it. Hey Fayette, you asked me for a story time. That's what this was. This was a story time. You got a warning to Miss Troll or Miss Troll or his troll, whoever the fuck it was. A warning to him. A story time. Wasn't quite so funny, but it was real. And then we had a little chit chat after the fact. After, and that's what you catching right now. Okay. Did you ever see that girl you be up in? I seen her. Yeah, I seen her. I had to see it. That's how I wound up going back the second time. Girl, you ain't watched the story? Girl, the story don't change. So they be real. That's the reason why the truth never change. Hey, Jen, what's going on, y'all? I'm about to get ready to get up out of here. Because I done gave y'all the best of me the best way I know how. So I encourage everybody that's coming in now, please watch the replay. This was good. Okay? This was pretty. This was one of my better lives. I enjoyed it because I got a chance to convey my thoughts the way I wanted to convey my thoughts, and at the end, I just said what I had to say about the Baltimore situation. That's all I'm giving that shit. Okay, that ain't my family. I ain't getting in there. I ain't gonna even be watching it. Okay, that's how I feel. Anyway, oh, y'all already head start. Y'all trying to rush me about the damn building. Well, welcome to the new people. The Purple Hearts is my way of paying homage to those who have lost their lives to this pandemic and to autoimmune deficiencies. Okay? It's also for me my way of encouraging everybody who is currently dealing with an autoimmune deficiency or any disease that they know that they're not alone. Stay encouraged, stay strong, and don't lose your faith. Thank y'all for coming down and rocking out with a bitch for 47 good little minutes today. The rest of the week will probably be uploads. Please, I encourage you to check them out because I'm actually going to be talking about some real shit. And also let me know. Yes, you can contact me by email. All of my information to contact me is in the description box below the title of every video I have. Feel free to reach out to me. Any shows, drop it down in the description. I mean, drop it down in the panel section or in the chat, and I will check them out. And you might get a video. Retro reviewers, you got two videos coming this week as well. And today is Wednesday. It means I'm finna get ready to get off here and try to get something done. And then I'll see you guys on the live again probably Saturday. Y'all have a great remainder to your week. I'm gonna do the same, and I'm out.